Maccabi Tel Aviv, Mr. Oded Katash. Please, coach, your comment about the game.
Great win for us under the circumstances. It wasn't easy. We just yesterday all team were together for one practice or one day, 24 hours to be prepared for that game, and also losing weight wasn't easy for us. But I think a lot of players they stepped up to the situation. I think we were really focused defensively in 40 minutes, and a great effort by the players. I think great third quarter, coming us especially offensively. We were consistent defensively, but offensively third quarters we were smart, using our advantages. We play against a good team. We knew coming to that game that they are better than the results. I think they had some. They missed, I would say, the last previous games in the end. So we did the right plays on the right timing, and I'm really happy. It's a great win for us.
Tai buvo gera pergalė mūsų komandai, turint galvoj aplinkybės prieš šias rungtynes. Nebuvo lengva, kadangi šiom rungtynėm pasiruošę turėjome tik tai 24 valandas ir vieną treniruotę. Daug žaidėjų prisidėjo prie šios pergalės. 40 minučių tikrai buvome susikoncentravę gynyboje, o trečiajame kėlinyje buvo geras žaidimas ir puolime. Žaidėme tikrai prieš gerą komandą, kurios rezultatai neatspindi jos pajėgumo. Pastarąsias 3 rungtynes žalgiriečiai pralaimėjo tik keliais taškais, todėl šiandien tikrai buvo gera pergalė mūsų komandai. Questions?
Coach, you mentioned that situation with the team being together only 24 hours. Can you comment a bit more about some of your players refusing to go to Israel to play games there?
I mean, I can say as a coaching staff, that's not a perfect situation, but nothing same from October 7, like when the war started in Israel. I know that the management and us putting a lot of effort to keep the team together and to be able to travel with a crazy schedule, but to travel back home and between Belgrade, the away game in Israel. I hope we will get there. I mean, but in the last 2-3 weeks, we have to handle that crazy situation, which is not easy. Hopefully, things will be better, and we can keep the team together. Even if we do that, the schedule, it's really challenging season. I think EuroLeague. Anyway, it's a tough competition. Without playing home in front of our home crowds, it's tough enough. I think we have to find a way with the players, with the management, as much as we can to keep the team together. And we put a lot of effort and emphasize on that.
Was there some kind of conversation between both players and management, coaches? What was the reasoning of those players not going to Israel?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's different reasons. Okay, you can. Each player has his own issues, and hopefully we'll find a way to solve that. I'm not getting into that because that's not my thing. I'm not the right person to answer that. For me as a coach and us as a coaching staff, obviously we want the team together. And anyway, it's going to be tough for us, not playing home, and a lot of away games. Even our home game is going to be like away games. We're going to travel a lot. So the only thing I can say, I just hope that we find a way to do it.
So, Coach, congratulations on the victory. You're going to visit Lithuania one more time next week.
Yes.
What was your reaction when you heard the news about the whole situation? What's your reaction to the whole thing that Fenerbahce are going to play their home game in Lithuania?
We knew that we can't play in Turkey from, I would say, security, political issues, and we're just waiting to see where can we play. Personally, I like to come here to Lithuania. You can feel that basketball is more than just a game here, and so I love being here and spend time here in Lithuania. But you know, in our crazy world right now, as I said, since October 7, we can't really plan more than 4 or 5 days ahead, which it's not the optimal situation, but we're facing a lot of difficulties, and that's one of them. But it's part of the thing, and we take it like that. We take it like day by day, almost.
Austin Hollins played in your team last year. Now he's in Žalgiris on a short-term contract. What was your experience with him like last year, and what would be your advice for Žalgiris, because they are deciding this week to keep or whether to keep him or not?
I'm one of the main reasons that Austin signed in Maccabi. I love him. I mean, he was struggling a little bit physically, but hopefully, and happy to see that he recovered that. Austin is one of the best character you can ask for a team. Also basketball-wise, I think as long as he's healthy, I always want Austin on my side, and I wish him all the best.
Okay.
Coach, at the end of the game, Josh Nebo fell hard. Is he all right?
He has some. I mean, hopefully it's not that bad. I think he will be okay, but we will double check it tomorrow.
And
As you saw, it's really important for us.
And what is the situation with Wade Baldwin? When do you expect him to come back?
I think Wade next week he will be ready. I mean, he almost play. I mean, we decide just 1 hour before the game that he's not going to play. I think we were scared to take a risk with that. I mean, but hopefully in a few days he will be better.
Good evening, Coach. Just a quick follow-up question about next week. Many people in Turkey are angry about this decision because they won't see their team at home. Do you feel that basketball is dealing with political issues correctly?
I think basketball always has to be above politics, but unfortunately things happen. So I can't even really tell what's the main reason, if it's politics, if it's security reason, whatever. I'm not getting in there. I wish that basketball going to be, or in sports, going to be one of the bridges to bring us for a peace, a world peace. And I wish it was like that. Playing not in front of crowd, in front of fans. Basically that's why we do sports, basketball, for the fans. So hopefully things will be better for all of us, and I wish all basketball world, and not only solidarity. I think that's something that I can wish for all of us.
Okay.
Thank you.
So shortly, I think bad third quarter, maybe not all the quarter, but bad second part of third quarter cost for us win when we go till -17 in short time distance. And then we try to come back, but it was not enough.
Trenerių, turim klausimų nuo insiderių. Vėl ta rungtynių pabaiga, kai atrodo nedaug trūksta, gal jau mato tas tendencijas, kas yra, ko visgi pritrūksta rungtynių pabaigose per tas kelias rungtynes?
Visų pirma, gal šiek tiek išsiplėsiu, tai prastesnės rungtynės, kas liečia išpildymą ir komandinį darbą negu prie to savaitės abi dvi rungtynės. Žymiai daugiau brokų šiandien turėjom, manau, kartojasi situacijos, duodame iniciatyvą lyderiams, jie jau būna pavargę ir priima blogus sprendimus, bet nemanau, kad šiandien ketvirtam kėliny mes pralaimėjom rungtynės, mes pralaimėjom trečiam.
Ar netruko daugiau ketvirtajame kėlinyje Edmundo Samnerio, kuris sėdėjo ant suolo?
Su Edmundu puolime jis mums įnešė gyvybės, bet gynyboje darė klaidas, mentalinės, komandinės klaidas. Žinot, toks jausmas, kad norisi laikyti Edmundą puolime, o pavyzdžiui, Dovį Giedraitį gynyboje, bet taip neišeina krepšinį.
Akivaizdu, kad komandai pralaimint pasitikėjimas ir žaidėjų nėra pats aukščiausias. Ar jaučiat, kad tos rankos yra kiek nuleistos?
Per treniruotės nejaučiau, per rungtynės manau, kad per anksti nuleidom rankas.
Kas konkrečiai sugriuvo trečiam kėliny?
Visų pirma, turbūt reikia kalbėti apie gynybą. Nėra taip, kad vien tik tai gynybą laimėsi prieš Maccabi, jie yra labai talentingi. Ir taip įmetė mažiau savidurkio, turbūt sugriuvo ir puolimas, ir gynyba, bet turbūt labiausiai numušė ūpą jų taškai, rizikavom, dvigubinom jų žaidėjus, tada kamuolys nueidavo pas Nybo, mes norėjom, kad jis ten atsidurtų, tada turėjom išrotuoti gynybai, ko nepadarėm. Tai dar kartą pasikartosiu, šiandien buvo blogos rungtynės išpildymo prasme.
Vienu metu prametėt 15 tritaškių iš eilės, ar tai buvo blogi metimai, ar tiesiog nekrito?
Manau, kad nebuvo blogi metimai, jeigu atimt kelis gal Kinano ar Dimšos, kur baigėsi į ataką skirtas laikas. Susikūrėm gana gerų metimų ir šiandien to taip pat trūko, to tritaškai prideda lengvumo. Matom ir tik tai 10 rezultatyvių perdavimų su 15 klaidų. Taip. Gana buvo neblogi metimai, juos reikėjo sumest. Tas pats Kinanas, Rolandas, Tomas Dimša, kurie susimesdavo tos metimus.
Paminėjot Samnerio psichologinės ir komandinės klaidas gynyboje, bet jis nemažai laiko gynėsi prieš Lorenzo Brauną ir šiuo metu Arno Butkevičius nėra yra kaip geriausias individualiai perimetrų gynėjas.
Turbūt pareigingiausias šito klausimų yra Dovis Giedraitis, jis geriausiai vykdo trenerių nurodymus, o be jo gali ir Tomas Dimša, ir Edas, bet Edas turi ilgas rankas, turi gerą kūną, tai bandėm nežiūrėti mečepą, bandėm išnaudoti savo pranašumus su Edu.
Pastarosime savaitėmis ištirpusios Kevariso Heiso minutės susijusios, kad Laurynas Birutis puikiai žaidžia, ar yra kažkokių kitų sunkumų, su kuriais susiduria Kevaris?
Žinot, nesinori konferencijoje kažką kalbėti ypatingai blogai apie žaidėjus, bet Kevaris žaidžia blogesnį atkarpą šitam sezone, ir jūs tą matot. Su pirma, ir Laurynas žaidžia geriau, ir pradant su Kevarisu mes net, jeigu anksčiau kažkur įvykdavo klaida, mūsų Kevarisas būdavo klijai, mūsų switch gynyba nebeveikia net su juo, kas buvo labai svarbus faktorius pernai sezone. Taip kad manau, kad ta mūsų kreivė taip pat kažkiek susijusi su blogu Kevariso žaidimu.
Breidimenikas nežaidė mėnesį laiko, bet 5 paskutinės minutės buvo aikštelė, kiek drąsiai priėmė tokį sprendimą remtis jo pabaigoje.
Norėjusi puolimo, norėjusi taškų ir pakeitėm metančiais aukštaūgiais. Ir matėm, kad jis jau degė gerą energiją, bet turbūt 100% dar nebuvau pasiruošęs.
Gal ir turit sprendimą dėl Bostano ateities Žalgiriui?
Ne, dar neturiu.
Trenerių dar paskutinis plašonės klausimas. Kevino Pangoso atvykimas į Žalgirį jau uždarytas klausimas? Ar?
Negaliu dabar atsakyti tą klausimą. Tai reikėtų klausti, kas tiesiogiai bendrauja.
Treneri, dar po rungtynių Kinas minėjo, kad Edmundas Sanderis buvo truputį susižeidęs alkūnę. Ar turit kažkokios informacijos apie tai, ar tai rimta trauma, ar nelabai?
Ne, kol kas neturiu.
Kalbant ir apie tą patį Evansą, atrodė bent jau man tam tikrų metų, kad forsavo įvykis aikštelį, kaip jūsų akimis, ar nebuvo tam tikrų momentų, kuris ir pernelyg bandė imtis lyderio vaidmens?
Na, matom, Kinanas pelno daug taškų, galima prisikabinti, jeigu idealia prasme, kaip jisai vadovauja komandai, galima prisimti prie gynybos, bet kai žaidžia 30 kelias minutės, tas pats dežavų jausmas, bandom leisti savo lyderius gale, bandom, kad jie turėtų kamuolį savo rankose, bet jie turbūt pavargsta ir pradeda daryti klaidas, kažkokios tendencijos ryškėja.
Kalbant ir apie trumuotus žaidėjus, Arnas, bet daugiau grįžo, dar liko Arnas Butkevičius, kiek jisai yra tame procese ir už kiek laiko daug aš galim tikėtis jo sugrįžimo?
Jisai kažkiek lenkia terminus, bet nemanau, kad grįš anksčiau negu 6 savaitės.
Trenerių, po 6 nesėkmių nepristingate žodžių komandai, ar matote paprastų išeičių iš šito pralaimėjimo užburto rato?
Sunku būna, be abejo. Pralaimėjimai, kaip sakant, didina tokį nepasitikėjimą, galbūt rungtynių planų, galbūt vieni kitais, o pergalės jį stiprina ir kai tie pralaimėjimai seka vienas po kito, be abejo, sunku.
Dar treneri, iš manęs dar vienas paskutinis, baigėsi metai, šis mėnuo 6 pralaimėtos rungtynės, bet apibendrinant bendrai galbūt šį mėnesį, kaip galbūt jūs pats kaip treneris jaučiatės, išgyvenęs tokią, sakykime, karuselį ir pralaimėjimą ir visi tie užkusiniai dalykai, kaip sakot?
Kažkiek be abejo, vis tiek, kaip sako, laimi komanda, pralaimi treneris. Be abejo, visi jau užmiršė, kad vienu metu mes berods rungtynėse su Alba, kai jau ir Arno nebuvo, kai Lukas jautė pilvo skausmus, tai mūsų 9-10 žaidėjai buvo Butka ir Montvila, 8 Lavrinovičius ir taip toliau. Taip kad tas irgi prisidėjo prie šito, mes nesugebėjom su tuo susitvarkyti. Ir manau, kad pavėlavom su papildomų žaidėjų pasirašymu ir tas mums kainavo daug pergalių.
Čia girdėjom nemažai apie tuos pokalbius, kurie vyksta komandos viduje. Ar dar kažkokiais pokalbiais galima komandą prikelti, ar jinai turėtų būti prikeliama kažkaip kitaip?
Manau, kad jau gana nemažai pokalbių buvo. Turi būti veiksmai, arba turi būti pergalės, arba turi būti kažkokie kitokie veiksmai.
Kokie tie kitokie veiksmai galėtų būti?
Kitokie.
Treneri, ar apie tos kitokius veiksmus kalbant, ar apie jūsų kėdės klausimas iškilo jums pačiam galvoje?
Nenoriu šitą klausimą atsakyti, turbūt paliksiu ateičiai.
Dėkui visiems.
You guys tried to jump out of the pit during the last few games in the third quarter. Now you had to do that in the fourth quarter. What were those good things when you guys were going closer and closer to Maccabi?
Bringing the energy. I feel like we got to get all the 50-50 balls, get offensive rebounds, make sure we're boxing out, not giving them anything easy. They're going to score, they have to earn it. And we have good stretches that, but we're not having long enough stretches, which we're giving the leads away and giving them opportunities to build. And I mean, they're up 16, 17 points. We get down to 6-4. At the end of the day, we have to play perfect ball to get that down. And again, we hoping, banking on them missing shots and missing cue, but again, they were capitalizing on every mistake that we made.
They grabbed a lot of offensive rebounds. Was this because of the lack of the contact from Žalgiris? What would be the problem for that?
I don't know. That just comes down to us being focused. We knew they were the number one offensive rebound team in EuroLeague. That was the emphasis. So for us to still let them get offensive rebounds at that high of a rate, I mean, it's just on us. We got to be better than that. We see the scouting report. We talked about it every day leading up to that. Worked on it in practice as well. So, I mean, we just got to be better.
And for the final question, what would be the way going against that adversity? What would be the way in order to come back to the winning ways?
Just sticking together. I feel like it's easy right now for us to start doing the blame game. Oh, it's your fault, my fault, this fault. But at the end of the day, we're not going to win games if we don't come together. I still feel like this locker room, we're still together. We're not, we're down because we're losing, but we're still together. Again, I feel like just take that one win in EuroLeague, they give you that morale victory. But it's hard to win in this league. It's a hard league. No game can you just walk in and play 50% of the game. We got to play hard the whole game and stay locked in throughout the whole game because every little mistake can cost us. And as we've seen tonight, again, it cost us last 3 or 4 games. It has cost us, so we have to be more sharper.
Thank you.
You personally had a good stretch in the first quarter, hitting 3 threes. What was going through your mind when you hear the crowd roaring and hitting those shots?
I love this crowd here. They're amazing from the very first game. But I mean, I'm not shocked I'm making shots. I mean, I'm adjusting every game. I feel like I've been feeling better, getting the rhythm, getting my timing back. A lot of it's just getting in-game timing and timing of this type of game over here. So again, I should do that. I mean, that's what they brought me over here to do, to make shots. So.
Where are you right now in this adaptation to European basketball? How is this process going?
I feel like it's going good. Like I said, every game I've been feeling better. Continue to do what coach is asking me, so I get more extended minutes to show even more. I got to start tonight, so I was able to show something like that. But it's things that he wanted me to do better, so I got to continue to do that, so I can earn more minutes here. And that's all it really comes down to: more minutes, more better rhythm, more flow I'm getting. I'm a guy, I got to get thrown in the fire for me to adapt. And like I said, every game I've been feeling much better. I've been feeling like getting my timing back. Even early on, I'm smoking, missing layups that I normally don't miss. Now my timing is good. I'm making them now, so I'm feeling back. I'm feeling more sharper. My shots feeling sharp. So again, just locking into the defense and the things that coach, the schemes that we want, and just continue with that. I'm excited about this. I feel like I'm adjusting fine. This game it's a hard league, but again, I'm a high-level player, so I'm going to make adjustments and figure it out. And as you see tonight, you can see showing glimpses of it already.
When you're coming from NBA environment, let's say, is it hard to accept when you just make some, mistakes on defense? Is it hard to accept when you're going to the bench right after just 1 or 2 mistakes?
It's not hard. I'm a competitor, so I want to play. I'm okay, if I make the mistake, I feel like me going to the bench is not going to help me to learn, but again, don't make the mistake then. So that's me holding myself accountable. So I can't just sit here and just blame, oh man, he's doing this and that. Well, I mean, I'm not perfect. I know I can't be perfect. I'm going to make mistakes just like all my other teammates, but again, I'm newer here, so again, he's going to roll with guys that he feel know the system maybe a little bit better too as well. So I just got to stick with it and not just get too down. Like I said, I wanted to play. I came over here to play, but it's only, I don't know how many games I played, 5 or 6 games, but it feels like a lot. But it is what it is. I'm not down. I'm not mad. Again, I hold myself accountable. It's easy for me to point the blame anybody. I could do certain stuff better, and maybe come over a little more, whatever he's asking me. So, I mean, it starts with me first. So it's not just blaming coach.
It was a pretty long team meeting after the game, or what was the talk about in the locker room?
It wasn't really a long talk. The coach was frustrated, just like everybody else, because we keep beating ourselves. So if you keep doing that over and over and over and over again, what's the excuse now? Bro, we either going to stop beating ourselves and stop having all these mental lapses and win these games. Every game, since I've been here, we should have won. There's no game where it's they just blew us out the water. These are all winnable games, and that's the frustrating part. So, yeah, you just see the frustration in coach. He's frustrated with us, as he should be.
It seemed like you hurt your wrist in one of the episodes. Is it alright right now?
Yeah, I was good. I actually got a little bursitis at the elbow, but no, I'm good. Like, it ain't nothing to me. I have bumps and bruises all the time. Get a little rest. It's not even like the NBA, so I don't gotta play tomorrow. So I get a couple of days. I'll be fine. Nothing to worry about.
Right.
Appreciate you.
C-Bet, lažybos, lošimo automatai, ruletė, C-Bet.
Nesaikingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.